Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And we are going to be making some pockets for some mini journals that I've been working on. So I wanted to thank all of you who come on daily with me and keep me company while I'm sitting here working my buns off, having fun, doing my crafting. So let's move the sign out the way because we have the sound on. Yay! Because y'all know I have sound issues. Yes, I do. So, I took a few things out, but before I get started, I always like to just put it out there in the world that if you love junk journaling like I do, then you'll want to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. So, hello, Michelle. Thanks for coming on with me today. And I know you're probably wondering, why do I have this Ritz cracker box out here? Well, you'll see in a moment. Hi, Caroline and Rachel at Scrap Craftastic. Hey. Also, we have a junk journal group. If you love junk journaling, you can come over and show your wares as well. And it is Junk Journal Buddies. The link is in the description below. And hello, boo boo. How are you doing? No, we don't have any wine and cheese to go with these crackers. Not today. I was thinking about having some wine today for real. But I didn't. Excuse me. Okay. So, all right. Let me show you all. I just wanted to make y'all hungry. That's why I put that up there. Well, not really. We're actually going to be using that. So I put Big Mama up here already because I knew I was going to use her. So I said, let me just set her on the desk and get her ready to go. All right, so what we're going to be making, y'all been working on these mini journals. And what we're going to be making is some pockets. I just got some stuff in these pockets right here. And so I need a few of them, not for 20 journals like I did before because that was just ridiculously crazy of me. And these are the pockets right here. So they're very, very simple and they have some collaging on them, or so it appears. And it does have some stitching on it also. So we'll be doing some stitching as well. So this is what the front of the journal looks like if anybody wants to know. So I am working on some similar journals like this. And this one actually the cover is finished. But I need some more of these pockets. So that's what we are going to be making today. So I'm going to be using this Ritz cracker box and or this old El Paso Kid Hard and Soft taco box and or this old El Paso 12 taco shells crunchy box. Because I'm into keeping trash, y'all. So I've had some of these boxes for a while, and I was going to. Originally, I made the pockets using some 110-pound craft paper, which is pretty sturdy. And then I was thinking, you know what? I don't want to use my good stuff. Well, I won't say my good stuff, but I wanted to use something that I could recycle, basically. So this is what I'm doing with these. I'm going to be doing some recycling. So I'm going to start breaking these boxes down. And what's good about using these boxes is that they are the cardboard is it's thin enough where I think I should be able to do some sewing on it with no problem. And also, it's sturdy enough where it would work perfectly for some pockets. So I think it's about the same thickness as the 110-pound cardstock as well. And look at the color. The color is just the same as well. So I decided that I think this will work for me. So I'm just going to use my box cutter here. Y'all know this is like a precarious position that I'm in here, but this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to get this loose. And I figure even if this had like some spots on it or something, it's okay because I'm going to cover it up with some collaging. So let's use a Big Mama. and get her a going here. Where's my glasses at? Y'all know I need my glasses. So Caroline says that she started keeping her cereal boxes too. Yeah, cereal boxes are good. I had a good time keeping some cereal boxes when Slim was here for the summer, but I don't really eat cereal that much, so I don't really have cereal boxes, and we ate lots of tacos, as you can see. So we have tacos, but I usually have like the cracker boxes and all kinds of sorts of boxes that I can use. You can use these boxes for doing your spines as well, because you can just stack them and they're okay. They're actually quite beautiful. I even thought about making a journal with just like the cover just being in a box front like this, because I just think that's pretty cool. Now I do need the measurements on here, so let's see what the measurements are. This is 3 by 4, so 3 by 4 is what I need here. So let's see. Oh, it dulls the blade. Well, I don't know if it dulls this blade, because Big Mama she is fierce and something awesome. Okay, let's see. Y'all forgot what the measurements were that quick. Let me go back in here. 3 by 4. Okay. 3 by 4. Yeah, I don't think, like I said, I don't think I have any problems with my blade getting dull. I think they may have made this cutter so that it kind of sharpens itself, which is kind of cool. I actually have a link below to this paper cutter also, because Big Mama is the bomb diggity. How big? Yeah, I'm just talking. I can't remember what I'm doing. All right, and then by 4. So this looks kind of small. I know it's hard for y'all to see. Let me see. Make sure I've got it on the right line. But so it looks kind of small, but again, this is for like a mini journal. So I need 1, 2, 3. So actually I need 6 of these, which is probably the perfect number for the time that we have for today. Okay, is this gonna be long enough? It's just a little short, but that's okay. I'm just gonna cut like the little raggedy part off. I can still use this for a pocket. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so that's one. We have another one here. And so let's cut this down to 3. Oh, that's like perfectly 3. Okay. My paper cutter didn't do anything. All right, 4 inches here. I want it to be 4 inches tall, and then this one is probably a little shorter than 4 inches, but that's okay. Just gonna cut the raggedy edge off and keep that. So we got some these are perfect pieces. Yeah, I don't know for sure if my sewing machine is gonna go through this, so y'all wish me luck. But this cardstock is, let me see, I think it will. It might be just a tad thicker than the 110 cardstock, but I don't know. We're gonna find out though. All right, so, and yes, this piece has some spots on it, but I don't really care because it's gonna get covered up anyway. So let's, and I'll probably still keep the scraps from this also. Hey Tammy. And let's see, let's cut this. Just want to have like some straight points to start with, y'all. Sorry if I'm hitting the camera, but y'all know this is like some serious ecosystem stuff going on my desk, as I always say. Yeah, this paper cutter is the bomb diggity. I saw some people in the group actually they got them a Big Mama. That's what I call her, Big Mama. She's special. very special. All right, so now let's cut this way. 3 inches. I am making some mini pocket. Well, I'm making pockets, inside pockets for a mini journal, Tammy. I will show you all again in a moment. Okay, that was 3, right? Yep. Okay, so it's got to be 4. See, when I'm talking, I lose my way. All right, and then this is going to be a little bit shorter than 4, but that's okay. I'm just going to cut it straight. And let's see how many pieces I have now. I'm going to have enough. Like I said, it looks small, but they're going to work out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 6 pieces. So I'm going to save the rest of this. And this all came from that one Ritz box. So no wine, no cheese, just lots of cuttings here. So I'm going to keep these. I'm going to put them in a safe spot for later. All right. Okay. Let's get all this off because we don't need it. Okay, actually, I don't need the cutter now. So, oh, yes, I do. Oh, because there's one more thing that I need to do with this. And see, I'm going to just cut like an angle here on these pockets. So let's put that back out the way, and I'm not going to think too much into it. The only thing is I do know that I need, since this is not the craft paper, and the craft paper on both sides is brown, this is not brown on both sides, so I do need to think about which way I cut these. So we'll say this is what we're working with right here. So we'll say these are going to be going to the back and these are going to be going to the front. That's just the best way for me to do it, so I'll remember. All right, so now only thing I'm going to do is just put it at an angle. Like I said, I'm not thinking too much about it. They don't have to be perfect. I just need this to look like the pocket that I want. Ta-ta! That's it. And then I was thinking, what could I do with these triangles? Hey, creative, how you doing? All right, so this one I'm going to trade with another one because I want to cut this edge. It's a little crimpy. So I'm going to cut that off. Make sure I'm cutting it right. Yeah. So I'm just eyeballing it. No measurements for this piece. Ta-ta! So that goes on that side. And this one, just do this. And do this. So what are you all working on? What's your project for this evening? Do you have an ongoing project going on? Like, it seems like I always have some ongoing projects. I was looking at my little golden books and I'm like, they're just sitting there just begging for some love. Like, could you please work on me? Wait, I just got a little bit of an edge I want to take off. This is another good thing about this paper cutter. You can take like a sliver. Look at that. You can cut a sliver of paper off of here. None of my other paper cutters can do that. That's wonderful. I love it. All right, so let's cut this. All right. So these are all different shapes and stuff, but again, it's okay. I don't care. All right, now Big Mama can get put away. All right. Okay, so now I want to do some collaging. Y'all know I'm going to do some easy collaging because I don't have any collage stuff out, do I? Oh, I did forget to bring my glue back in here. Hold on for a second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I forgot my wonderful glue. I'm going to need that. All right, so, and I got me some inks out here as well. And I got me some collage papers out. So this makes collaging super, super easy and fun, and I don't have to think about it too much. Because, well, hey, Vanessa, because we did these, we have the base of our, we had our bases for our collages, and these collages, I can just use this and it'll be just fine. And the good thing about having these printed out is that it's nice and flat, and so I don't have to worry about it adding too much bulk to my little mini journals. And the collage papers I have up as digital over at pleasantcreations.com, so you can check that out in the shop. The link is in the description as well. Yeah, Michelle, just happening to do like that little sliver. Oh my goodness, what girl? What you say? It's awesome. All right, hey Brenda. All right, so let me see. Let's put these together kind of like this, just so I can know which ones, because I'll kind of do them kind of similar, but it's no big deal. All right, so I have some of these I printed out in black and white, and I'm going to use these, I think, I don't know. And so I'm just going to kind of begin to rip here. It almost seems sacrilegious to rip these beautiful pages, but you know, a woman's got to do what a woman's got to do. I could also use my tear guide. That probably would have been a little bit better, but actually, let's get that out. You can slice a squirrel clean. With Boo Boo Kitty, we don't want to slice any squirrels, okay? This is a animal-free project. All right, let's get that off and get that off, and let's see. Y'all see, I'm just eyeballing everything. I don't know if I like this though. I think I went a little bit too far, but that's okay. Because you know what? I can do some actual collaging with my collage sheet to kind of put things back together. And that would work for me too. And the reason why I'm using this black and white sheet is because I have one of my journals is black and white. So I want to do the inside kind of in a black and white form a little bit. So let me see. I still need a tidbit more. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. Maybe put collage something up here also. Okay. You really can't mess up with this because technically I'm using trash, so you know what that means. I could throw this in the trash and just pull something out if I wanted to. That would work out just fine. So now I'm just going to go around these edges so they it'll define them a little bit. Because y'all know I likes to have a frame to work with. Collages of the color. Yes, ma'am. Hey, that saves me time for getting all my little bits out. I actually was doing some collaging at my dining room table while I was taking a break this afternoon. So that's why I had to get up and get my glue. So all of my paper, well, my few papers that I have for collaging are actually at my dining room table. All right, so we're going to see how this is going to work out. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Y'all, I don't know how, you know how when you're on like YouTube and they have like suggested videos for you and stuff, and you're like, and I'm like, oh, let me check this video out. I started watching this guy. He's like he's a strong, he participates in strongman events. And so I've been kind of hooked on watching him. I forgot his last name. His first name is Sean. And they were showing how he eats like 10,000 calories in a freaking day. Can y'all believe that? 10,000 calories. Oh my goodness. I just enjoy watching him eat, but he burns a lot. He's a really big guy for one thing. And then the second part of that is he burns just a lot of energy because he works out a lot. But dag nabbit, I'm kind of jealous. Because wouldn't that be wonderful if you could get away with eating 10,000 calories? Of course, he works very hard. But that would be just like, that would be heaven to be able to eat that much. So I've been hooked on watching that guy. So when I go, like when I have like lunch and stuff, y'all don't think I'm crazy. When I go have lunch and stuff, I put that on. I put him on eating on his cheat days and stuff like that. But even on his cheat days, he only eats like 20,000 calories that day. It's absolutely wonderful watching him. It just makes my day. So that's what that collage looks like so far. Of course, it still doesn't look like much, but y'all know why, because we're not finished. We're not finished yet. Let's see if I can turn this up. I don't know why I just don't cut it off, but whatever. All right, and actually I think I will end up cutting it off. It's just hanging too much. Yes, 10,000 calories. Isn't that amazing? Yep. I gained weight on 1,000 calories. Oh, Mark Henry. I don't think I've seen him, but man, I'm like, it kind of motivates you to kind of at least work out a little bit so you can at least eat like that. Yeah, I didn't, on my other pockets, I didn't go around the cardboard part or the cardstock part, but I thought I would do it this time. All right, so now I need another side. Let me get this side. Y'all, I had everything laid out, right? It's all messed up now. All right, so next we need another black and white. So let's do another collage of the collage because I like that, collaging of the collage. So I'm just trying to figure out which pieces of this I want. Y'all, this makes it so easy. It's like faux collaging. I am going to look him up because I enjoyed it. So I think I should look him up. All right, let's see. So I want to put like the homemade ice cream on here. Where's my thing at? Let's see. This is like collaging the easy way. That's what I should have named this. Collaging the easy way. You have a collage already? Use it. You need a better agent. I know I saw somebody in the comments and I was kind of cracking up because they were like, I was hungry when I started watching this. They said, surprisingly, I feel kind of full. I was like, I know what you mean. I'm feeling kind of full too. All right, let's take that edge off there. And let's see. Let's put some of this back on just for effect. And another good thing about doing it this way is that if it's nice and flat and you don't have too much, you don't have to worry about things coming up later. 10,000 calorie lightweight. Now, I don't know how tall this guy is. I'm sure he's about 6'5". He weighs like 400 pounds, but he's like 22%. I watched him on the day when he went and got his body fat done and stuff. So his body fat is only like 22%. That's like really good for how big he is. So he's eating pretty clean, if you want to call it clean. I mean, to me, eating like tons of meat and rice and stuff is not that clean. But people that work out, that's what they tell themselves, that food is clean. But and they hardly eat any vegetables. To me, that's not clean. That's not clean eating. If you're not eating any vegetables, that's not clean. But in any case, he's still as far as muscles and everything, he's in better shape than me. And like for dessert, he'll eat like a few pints of ice cream and like a whole cheesecake. It is crazy. It's crazy awesome is what it is. I'm like, I want to be you for a day. And you keep the weight. I guess at one time he used to be skinny and he wanted to be bigger. So his solution was to work out like a fool so he could eat like that. So I say, right on, brother. Right on. And he looks like a really nice guy, too. I was like, what a nice guy. All right. Now I'm going really slow, as usual. As usual. £600 with a BMI of 18. Get out of here. Holy crap. That's awesome. I think at my most fit weight, I still was like 27% my BMI. And I don't even know what it is now. It's ridiculous. So I'm sure I'm in the morbidly obese range. Because, you don't have to be as big as you think to be morbidly obese. Y'all, this one is coming out kind of crazy. So I think I'll like it after I get the stitching on it. But I don't know. I think I went a little bit too far on this piece. I think I went a little too far. But I don't know. We shall see. Let me cut the extra off of here. And extra off of here. Alright, so that's that one. Yep. I don't know about that BMI thing. But there's no question that us Americans anyway, we eat way too much food. It's ridiculous. The portions that they give you in the restaurants is crazy. All right, y'all. I need some red elements on this next one. So I got 2 sheets out here from the collage collection. So I think I'm going to use, which one do I want to use? I don't even know. Let's use this up here. Use this part. Did I get this out for the red? Hold up. I think I want to use this for the yellow because I have a yellow one too. So I think I'm going to do the yellow one first. Wanted to have some yellow elements in it. So that's what's nice about these collages too. They're nice and colorful, so I can kind of pick and choose which one I want. Boo Boo Kitty, you must be saying a lot of stuff that YouTube don't like, because I have to keep approving your comments. Wow, you're morbidly obese at 135 pounds. That is shocking and crazy. Shocking and crazy. All right, let me use this to kind of help me guide me here. I wish I was 135 pounds. I wish. All right, let's see. This one I don't think I'm gonna layer up like I did the other one. I'm just gonna use this piece instead of going ham on here. All right, and then that should be fine. And then let me see. Oh, need this. I don't think I like too much white on here. If I tore this correctly, I wouldn't have these issues. All right, you know what? I'm gonna use the vintage photo because I don't know, this antique linen, it has like it's a darker than the vintage photo, but it kind of has like some black undertones. So I don't really want the black undertones in this particular job. I just want the brown. Because antique linen is actually more grungy than this. All right, so that's good. So that's all I'm gonna do to this one. All right, I'm gonna glue it in a minute. I'm gonna keep these pieces for future collaging. All right, so we want the other side also. And let's see. Again, we need like some yellow elements. So what can we use off of here? Probably should have printed another one of these. Let's see. Let's use this one. See how this goes off here. Let's see. I don't know. It's just gonna be on the back anyway. I have to always add some yellows in here if I need to. Bye, lady. There was a lady on there. In case anybody's wondering why I said bye, lady. She had to go. Okay, and this one I'm going to layer up a little bit because it needs a little something something in that corner. I'm not paying attention to y'all. Not because I just don't want to pay attention to you, but just kind of looking at my paper. All right, so this one I'm going to layer up a little bit. So get some of this white off of here. That's funny. You won't let the doctor check your BMI so he can call you morbidly obese. So you already know. You know what? Fat people know that they're fat. So I don't know why people, like I told somebody this a long time ago. I said, if somebody called me fat, I wouldn't get mad because I already know that I'm fat. So I don't know why people get insulted when somebody tells them the truth. I know the truth hurts, but dag nabbit, The truth is the truth. If you get mad, you should just go out and do something about it. Well, thank you, boo-boo. You're so considerate. Because I probably will, because y'all know I watch my own videos. I'm creepy like that. Alright, so let me go ahead and glue these down for the second one. Let me see where I'm at on time, because y'all know, as usual, I'm just slow poking it here. But I think even if I wasn't on with you all, I would be going even slower than I am. So actually, what y'all do for me is keep me from thinking too much about stuff. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. You would say thank you for letting me know because I didn't know. All right, so that's going to go on there, and let's do this one, and then I have 2 more to go. Well, 1 more set of pockets, and then I'm going to do some sewing. So I need to hustle. But at least my pockets will be done with my stinking beautiful journals. All right. All right. Next. Right there. All right. So these 2 here are going to be for a red journal. So I'm going to use my ladies' home journal here. Let me tear this correctly. I just don't like the way it feels when I tear it like that, but in my hand. But a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And I'm trying to tear it so it's not so much white is going to be showing on here. Y'all funny. Okay, let's go ahead and do the edges of this. Hey, mouse. You know what? I'm reading your comments and just noticing that you was here. That's funny. The autograph thing. It's nice when people flatter you. Those are kind people. It's like they probably look at you and say, "Oh, they look like they could use a verbal hug." And then they say something nice about you. And you're like, "Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Thank you for your verbal hug. I needed that." All right, I'll cut the extra off in a bit. In a bitty bit. All right, and 1 more that has some red elements in it. So let's see if I'll go the other way. If I can use this one right here. Haven't I seen you somewhere? Yep. You have. Alright, this is not ripping the way I want it to. Alright. Hey, this ripping stuff is almost as hard as just taking some papers and collaging it. Alright. Let's give this some ink and glue this on, and then we can begin our sewing journey here, our stitching journey. You're eating taffy as you're watching. Well, usually when I'm watching those guys working out on the YouTube videos, I'm usually eating too. And not always eating good. It's not that I'm hungry, they make me hungry or anything. It's just like, it's like eating popcorn. It's like you just enjoy watching it. I used to do that with like my workout videos sometimes. I would just sit and watch the workout videos, but I wouldn't work out. Anybody else ever did that? I mean, every now and then I would, but sometimes I would just watch it and I wouldn't work out. That's crazy. All right, I'm just cutting some of this extra off because I don't need that. Okay, hopefully it'll dry up enough so it won't make my machine kind of crazy, because you know the whippersnapper is can be a little, can have some tantrums sometimes. Okay. All right. Me too, Brenda. Me too. So this is what we have so far. So that's going to go into the red journal, and then this one's going to go into the yellow journal, and then this one's going to go into the black and white journal. I also have a green journal, and the green journal is finished already. So let's do some sewing, because sewing makes everything better. All right. Let's get the whippersnapper out here. You're allergic to workout videos. Now I done heard them all. Let's see here. Y'all hate it when I'm trying to move stuff around on my screen and my mouse disappears. I'm like, come back, mouse, come back. All right, so I'm gonna do the black ones. I'm gonna be changing my threads too, because I want them to match the journal. All right, so on the black one, so what I'm gonna do, oh, this is gonna be a good test too, y'all, because remember, I don't know if this needle is gonna work. I probably need a different needle, but this is just the needle that came with this machine. So black is already in here, and I'm gonna go to my lovely number 27, because I love 27 so much. And I'm gonna go across the bottom of this. So let's see. YouTube is just blocking people. Ooh, Lord, I don't know why. Okay. I think it's gonna work. Let me see. Let me just make sure the tension is loose though. I think I'm loosening it up. Actually, make this a little bigger too. This sounds crazy. We're gonna see how it comes out. Let me make sure the focus is okay too. So I keep forgetting, if I look through my glasses, sometimes the focus is off. All right. Yeah, it is going. The whippersnapper is awesome. Look at whippersnapper go. Go whipper, go whipper. All right, so now I am going to go around the edge with a straight stitch, because I'm special like that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go around with a straight stitch. I should have did a bigger stitch. Kind of too late. Let me see. A longer stitch, rather. Uh-oh. A little thingy must not have been on there right. Popped off. That's okay, I'll pop it back on. And then I'm going to turn this around and go back the other way. As y'all know, I like crazy double stitches. Go this way. This way. I am trying to not to go too fast on here, because I don't know how the whippersnapper wants to handle this heavyweight job. All right, and then I'm not worried about like doing a reverse stitch on here or anything because it's going to be glued down eventually. All right, let me make sure this one right. All right, so next, let's go across the bottom of this one. Taking it easy, people, taking it easy. All right, and this is number 27, my favorite, little star shape. All right, I think, did I make that bigger? I don't remember. All right, well, we shall see. These decorative stitches, they make your paper go crazy, but you can't hold it down too much or you'll mess the stitch up. It won't come out right. All right, now let's do a straight stitch. Make sure the stitch is longer. Go a little bit slower. Control your speed. Grasshopper. Y'all remember Kung Fu with Grasshopper? You have to be a certain age to remember that too. The whippersnapper knows nothing about that. All right. And let's go back. I'm going too slow now. Going around my corner slow though. Sometimes I'll fly off the paper. Y'all, I used to think David Carradine was hot. He was so freaking cute to me. I don't know what it was. All right, y'all, let's see how the back looks on here. So it's doing pretty good going through this Ritz cracker box. And you can't even tell it was a Ritz cracker box, and you never will because this is going to be glued down. All right, so now I'm going to change my threads. Captain Obvious. I love Captain Obvious. He looks kind of scary though, Captain Obvious. Alright, let's go to let's get the red out here. Y'all have my threads like in a egg crate. It makes it real easy to get things out. Okay. Let's get Mr. Red. I think he's dead now. Yeah, it's amazing when I look back at the people that I thought was hot back then. And you look at that same stuff back then, you're like, what was I thinking? It wasn't hot. He wasn't even my type. But I still thought he was hot though. Kung Fu. He made you wanna, well, I'm not gonna say he made you want to do Kung Fu. For kids, you did the Kung Fu after you said it, like, y'all, wrestling. Oh my goodness. Whenever we watched wrestling, we got in trouble. Because it was on. It was going to be some wrestling going on. That's how Kung Fu was. Wait, I don't think this is really right. Just make sure I don't want no trouble from the whippersnapper here. Alright, so... Okay, those are the yellow ones. Okay, so this is the red. So let's do the red now. All right. Let's go through here with number 27. Well, definitely can't get Project 20 on this one. If I had 10 journals I was doing, I probably could, but it'd take a few hours to do this job. As y'all know, I'm quite detailed with this. Oh, you know what else I want to do? I thought of something else I want to do with this. You'll see. One. I'm using a stitch 1 on the straight stitching. Somebody asked me, this machine is equipped with, which by the way, this is a Brother SQ9185 computerized sewing machine. And somebody asked me if it was equipped with like the button where you can stitch, where you don't have to use like the foot pedal. And the answer is yes. However, I don't know how people do that because I like using both of my hands to kind of guide things. So I don't know if I would enjoy doing that. Alright, so that's that one. Let's do the next one. And oh, I know who you're talking about. That's the guy from Dukes of Hazzard. That was the dad on Smallville. I actually was watching that, even though it's kind of like a teenage kind of show. I still kind of enjoyed it anyway. But he's still kind of hot to me, even though he's older, because, you know, I like a silver fox. You know what I'm saying? I'm a silver fox kind of girl. So he is all right with me. He's been in a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So y'all remember that if you're interested in some collages and you don't feel like collaging, then I have the printable for you. Over at pleasantcreations.com. You can pick up these. I think it's like 8 or 10 collages in the actual file. So I can't remember off the top of my head, but all the details are there, so you can go over and check that out. Okay, it's under the digital downloads. Let's see, for a straight stitch. I can't think. I'm talking at the same time. See how I can control the speed? That's the whippersnapper at work. I cannot do that on Old Faithful. Old Faithful is like a wild animal. You punch it, it's gonna go crazy. Turn you. All right, so that's the red. Now I have to change this one more time, and normally I don't care what colors come out, but in this particular case I'm trying to make my covers and things match. They're kind of monochromatic, so they need the proper colors to make everything fit correctly. All right, let's take this one out and put this back in my egg crate. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bobbin because this is not gonna have enough of anything on it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it off. Oh yeah, that's all that was on there. Not enough because I was using it earlier, so I'm glad it didn't run out when I used it earlier. We'll put this back on. And this is another thing that I don't mind with this particular sewing machine, is that it's so easy to thread. I don't really mind when I have to change the thread a lot. They gain major weight. I'm sure they have. It's like almost expected that people gain a lot of weight when they get older. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright. I'm gonna go high speed on this bobbin here, so we're gonna be taking all day. Slap them with your arm fat. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. Y'all, I hope I have another gold because my bobbin took up all of that. I just looked up and it was gone. Alright. So, but I do. Yay. Gonna have to get some more gold or whatever this color is. I'll just be picking the colors up because they don't have the colors on the thimbles. I mean, not thimbles, on the spools. Which I don't know why. I do not know why. Alright. So now I have another blending tool. Remember, we're going to be using those for blenders. I haven't had to do those yet. I need to make some blenders. I haven't really been doing that much mixed media lately. Yeah, I was looking for this little white cap. And here it is. Alright, now. Of course, this would have been a fast job if I didn't have to do the blend. I mean, do the bobbin. Oh, he loves Tina Turner. I was looking at a video. Yo, you know what? I think y'all are kind of connected to me because I was looking at a video of Ike and Tina Turner singing on YouTube, and I was thinking, man, that was back in the day when she was getting her behind beat probably on a daily basis by Ike. He looked like a wife beater too. Bastard. I mean, I forgot this is a family show. I'm sorry. Y'all get the point though. Alright, let's put the bobbin in. Uh-oh. I got 2 strings hanging here. That's not good. I don't think my machine's gonna like that. Let's try to cut this one at the bottom off. Hopefully, we don't want no trouble here. Oh, you sure could. You could use batting. I don't have any though. For the blending. Alright, so number 27. We're back. We're back in business, I think. Okay. To make that bigger. Oh well, too late. And then straight stitch. Make sure it's a longer stitch. Slow this down a little bit. Whippersnapper's going a little bit too fast for me. Gotta keep the whippersnapper under control. You know how youngsters are. Let's turn this around and go back the other way. do the other one. And oh, I want to tell y'all, okay, nobody said anything about my change of nail color. I just put that nail polish on yesterday that I had on. It was kind of like a peachy color. And y'all had to change my nail polish because I was working with some Fabri-Tac earlier today. And I don't think I ever had that happen before, but the Fabri-Tac got on my nails and it took the polish off. So I don't know if it was the polish, because that polish was some cheap polish. But the thing is, I had like a top coat on. I always put a top coat on my polish because it makes it last longer. And it took the top coat and the polish off my nails. And I was like, so I'm thinking it's the Fabri-Tac. That stuff is got some serious chemicals in it. I know I heard some people talk about the smell of Fabri-Tac. And I didn't even notice it until I heard somebody else talking about it on a video. But oh my goodness, I was like, that took the polish off my nails. That's never happened before. I must have got, and I have some fresh Fabri-Tac too. So maybe that's what it is. Anybody else ever ran into something like that? Or as far as the Fabri-Tac goes, and I don't even use Fabri-Tac that much because it's expensive. Alright, let's turn this way. Also, the sewing is going to secure my pages on, so that's nice. Well, later, Miss Vanessa. Thanks for coming on. Alright, so now we are finished with our sewing. Ugh. Get the whippersnapper out the way here. Let's get our focus back together because there's a few more things I want to do here. Although I know I'm over an hour now. Yep, but that's okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is first get some of these extras off of here. Now these came out really nice. If you all would like to see what the journals look like, well, the journal covers at this moment, I will show you. You have to let me know. All right, so what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to kind of just gently around my corners. If I can, because me and my scissors, y'all know, we have a love affair. I'm going to leave that square, I think. Yeah, because that's going to be glued down anyway. So I'm going to do my conus. Just to give them a little love. Because that's how we do it. No, this is not 2 Hour Tuesday, young lady. This is not. All right, yeah, I like that better. See, I can see, let me see if y'all can, you can see the difference even from there. These are two different sizes, but that's okay. So you can tell the difference with the rounded corners on here. So let's round this one. And around that one. Y'all give this video a thumbs up for some lovely pockets made from trash. So you can make anything look beautiful. So if you're coming on a little bit late, we made these out of Ritz cracker boxes. That's beautiful, just like that. You want to see creative? Okay, I'm going to show y'all. I'll show you kind of what these will look like after they get glued in. Okay. So let's look at these first, and then I will show you all the journals that they're going to be going in. Let's pull this down some. Let's fix the focus. Let me take my glasses off because I don't need those. This part of the job. All right. Okay, so these are the yellow ones. So that's going to be in the back, and this is going to be in the front. And yes, they're different heights, but remember, I just kind of used what I had, so I wasn't all caught up on. Oh, can y'all see? Let me show you the stitching, because that's the important part of this. Look at this. Get a stitching on there. See, and I just went around with a straight stitch. And this one has the stitching. The bottom with, oops, with like the stars. And a nice messy stitch. And it went through quite nicely. And this is the red one. Ooh, with some red elements. It's kind of weird with the guy's leg, huh? And then this one right here. Nice and vintagey looking. Of course, I love the red. And then here's the black one with all of my, it's kind of Frankensteinish, where I was putting the extra pieces on the collage of the collage, as you all would say. And then this one. I like that though. It's going to look good in the book just by itself. Okay, so I've shown you all this one. Let me show you the journals that these are going to go into. But I showed you all, I kind of got this kind of all covered up. Let's go up a little bit. Let's fix the focus. All right, about right there. So this is the green journal, and the green journal is already put together pretty much. It's finished, and it's the beautiful journal. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing, just to show you. See, this is the pocket that the green journal has in it. And so let's put that back. So that's the green one, the beautiful one. And these are like some patchwork journals that I've been working on. Okay, so here's the red one. And that's what the cover looks like. That's so bright, huh? And this is the inside. So these are going to go in here like this. These will go in here like this. And then, of course, we'll put the pages and stuff in. And what's going to be nice about these is you can take the pages in and out and work on them. So it's kind of like a loose hanging kind of binding. I don't know what you would call it, but those are going to go in here. So I'll just leave those in here. Well, no, I won't take those out. And then I just kind of have this on here. Y'all remember these little thingies we made? Our faux glass tags. They're going to be used on these. And then we have our momentum journal. And this one is going to have the yellow pieces in here. So this is what the inside is looking like now. And then once we put these in, this is what it's going to be looking like on the inside. It's a lot going on these, but I love it. So that's what those are going to look like. And that's the outside. Beautiful patchwork. And then, oops. And then we have the blue one is this is the blue one. And it already has its pieces on the inside. And then the black one here. Old Faithful is done whimpering. So that's the black one. Isn't that beautiful? This is the unique journal. And so when these go in here, it will look like that. So I tried to make them kind of monochromatic. I love that. So let me put the paper clips back on here. I just put them on here to kind of train the book to close. So that's those. So those are going to be going up for sale pretty soon. I got the paper clips from Amazon. So I will give you the exact link. Let me get it for you real quick. For the paper clips. Because I actually just got those in. And I really, really like them. At first I was like, some of them, they're kind of small, I thought. But That's a bigger one. So it has like a few sizes inside this one. And it's affordable too. So I think you will like this. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me put that over here in the chat, and I'll also put it below as well. So this is the paper clips. All right, and then after we get off, I'll put that in with the links below and also over on the Facebook group as well. So y'all give this video a thumbs up. It's 15 people on right now and there's only 7 thumbs up. Y'all give this video a thumbs up if y'all enjoyed. And make sure you come over to the Facebook group if you haven't joined us already, because there's a lot going on over there, and that's at Junk Journal Buddies. And you can get your collage paper or other junk journal items over at pleasantcreations.com. So that's going to be it for this evening. I want to thank everybody that came on with me. Y'all motivate me. I got to use the whippersnapper on my trash. So, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. That's what they always say. So with that, I am going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.